Round one, Brooks, is famous characters. Question 1. Which popular superhero has a sidekick named Robin and fights crime in Gotham City?
Batman.
Batman! Batman! Question 2. Which animated character is famous for saying, "What's up, Doc?" and being a rival to Elmer Fudd? Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, or Tweety?
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny says that. That's right. Yeah, what's up, Doc? And then he's usually got like a big old carrot that he like cracks into. What's up, Doc? Question 3. In Peanuts, who is Charlie Brown's dog?
Snoopy?
Snoopy is Charlie Brown's dog. Snoopy is kind of a naughty dog.
Mm-hmm.
He's not very nice to Charlie Brown. He likes to play tricks on him and practical jokes. I wouldn't want my dog to do that, right?
I would like my dog to do
You would like your dog to play practical jokes on you? Maybe
Uh-huh.
Rico can play some jokes on you. Question 4, true or false? Hello Kitty is a cat.
True.
It's actually false. Hello Kitty was created in 1974 by Sanrio, a Japanese entertainment company. Vice President of Marketing and Brand Management at Sanrio said recently, Hello Kitty is not a cat. She is actually a little girl. She then said that Hello Kitty, who weighs 3 apples and is 5 apples tall, grew up in the London suburbs with her twin sister, Mimi, and their parents, and the family's pet cat named Charmy Kitty.
She only weighs that much.
She weighs as much as 3 apples. And she has a twin sister and she's a girl. I don't know. It looks like a cat to me. Question 5. Which superhero from Marvel is known for his large hammer Mjolnir? The Hulk, Thor, or Hawkeye?
Thor.
Thor is the one who has the hammer. That is correct. Question 6. Who has a dog named Zero, a girlfriend named Sally, and is the Pumpkin King of Halloween Town?
No.
Jack Skellington! Jack Skellington has a dog named Zero, a girlfriend named Sally, and he is the Pumpkin King of Halloween Town. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Question 7. Who first appeared on TV as a character named Steamboat Willie? Woody, Garfield, or Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse?
That is right. The original 1928 script for Disney's Steamboat Willie is the first cartoon to star Mickey Mouse. You know, in the beginning of Disney movies where there's Mickey Mouse and he's like driving a steamboat, he has that big wheel and he's whistling like doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You know that part? That's Steamboat Willie. If I could whistle right now, I would. Yeah, that's Steamboat Willie. The first time Mickey Mouse ever came out was in that cartoon. Cool. Round 2 is about Black History because February is Black History Month. Question 1. Who was the most famous conductor on the Underground Railroad? Bessie Coleman, Harriet Tubman, or Frances Harper?
Harriet Tubman.
Absolutely, she was. She was one of the bravest women that I can think of. She had to risk her life to get people away from slavery and into a safe place. And if they would have caught her, they absolutely would have killed her. And she saved a lot of Black slaves during the Underground Railroad. So, Harriet Tubman, you're a champion. Question 2. Who was the first African American to become president of the United States?
Barack Obama.
That is correct. Barack Obama was elected the 44th president of the United States in 2008, and he served 2 terms in office. Question 3. Who was the first African American to play Major League Baseball in the modern era? Jackie Robinson, Willie Mays, or Satchel Paige?
Jackie Robinson.
Yes! Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier in baseball when he debuted for the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1947 and played first base.
Wow.
That had to be very intimidating to have to be the first person of color to play. I can't imagine he was welcomed with open arms by everybody. So it had to be very difficult for him. But think about how many African American people play professional sports now, like all of them, pretty much. So that's awesome.
That's crazy.
Question 4. Which African American singer is known as the Queen of Soul? Diana Ross, Whitney Houston, or Aretha Franklin?
Whitney Houston.
The answer is Aretha Franklin. She's the Queen of Soul. Aretha Franklin is a legendary singer known for her powerful voice and hits like Respect and Natural Woman. R-E-S-P-C-T, find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-C-T, T-K-O-T-T-P. You know that song?
Yep.
Great song. I love that song. Question 5. What famous African American athlete was known as the greatest in boxing? Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, or Mike Tyson?
Muhammad Ali.
That is correct. Muhammad Ali was a legendary boxer known for his speed, strength, and activism. He won 3 heavyweight world titles, and he could float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
What's that from?
That's what he would say. He said that one time. I float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Question 6. Who was the first African American to win the Nobel Peace Prize? Thurgood Marshall, Martin Luther King Jr., or Shirley Chisholm?
Martin Luther King Jr.
The answer is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. King was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964 for his nonviolent efforts to end racial segregation and promote equality. He was a wonderful person. Question 7. Who was the African American jazz musician known for his trumpet playing and nickname Satchmo? Ray Charles, Louis Armstrong, or Nat King Cole?
I was going to say, without your little hints there, it's Louis Armstrong.
It is! Louis Armstrong, also known as Satchmo, was a pioneering figure in jazz music and one of its most famous trumpet players. Wow. How did you know about Louis Armstrong?
I don't even know. He
was very, very good. I played the trumpet. Some may call me the Louis Armstrong of the 1990s.
Okay.
They didn't. Let's not. They didn't. Round 3 is music. Question 1. What was the name of Taylor Swift's first album? Fearless, Red, or Taylor Swift?
Wasn't it just Taylor Swift?
It was. Her first album was called Taylor Swift. It was named after herself. Self-titled album numero uno, Taylor Swift. Question 2. What is it called when you play 3 or 4 different musical notes all at the same time? A chord, a cadence, or an inversion?
A chord.
It is a chord. So like on a piano, when you play, I don't know, a few notes together that sound good together, it's a chord. I don't know, that didn't sound very good. That wasn't a good example of a nice sounding song, nice sounding chord. Question 3. Mozart, Beethoven, and Bach were all famous whats? Guitar players, singers, or composers?
Composers.
Dun 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 dun. They were all composers. What is a composer, Quinn? What is a composer?
They make music.
They write songs and make music. Correct. They compose the song. That is correct. You are very smart. Question 4. How many musicians are needed to play a quartet? 3, 4, or 5?
4.
Quartet, like quarter, is 4. Correct. Trio, quartet, quintet. Question 5. Freddie Mercury, the lead singer of the band Queen, which is famous for hits like We Will Rock You, Another One Bites the Dust, and Bohemian Rhapsody, refused to get his what fixed by a doctor because he was afraid it would ruin the way he sang. His tonsils, his teeth, or his jaw?
His teeth.
It is his teeth. Freddie Mercury believed that fixing his teeth could alter the way his voice resonated, impacting his signature singing style. Some musical experts believed that the unique shape of his teeth contributed to the unique quality of his voice. So Freddie Mercury's teeth kind of stuck out. Like he kind of had what you'd maybe call like an overbite. Like his teeth were almost too big to fit into his mouth. But he didn't want to fix those teeth because he thought that they were what made his voice so amazing. So
his teeth?
Yeah. Because like the way the sound comes out, everything sort of affects that. Your teeth, your lips, your tongue. So he thought he better not fix what's not broken because he had such a beautiful voice. Question 6. What is the term for the speed at which music is played? The tempo, the rhythm, or the cadence?
The tempo.
Correct. Tempo is measured by beats per minute. So tempo is just basically how quickly the song goes. If it's a fast song or if it's a slow song. That is the tempo. Question 7. Which of these instruments does not have strings? A piano, a double bass, or a bassoon?
A bassoon.
That is correct. But Quinn, where are strings on a piano?
Inside.
A piano is a stringed instrument. Did you guys know that?
You push the key and it hits a string.
Right. So a piano, when you push the key, it pushes a button in the back that hits on the string in the piano in the inside.
Dum.
Dum. Da-da-dum. Round 4 is landmarks. Question 1. Who was the first U.S. president to live at the White House? George Washington, John Adams, or Grover Cleveland?
I know it wasn't George Washington because they didn't have it built then. I'm going to guess Grover Cleveland.
The answer is John Adams. It was not until 1800, when the White House was nearly completed, that its first residents, President John Adams and his wife Abigail, moved in. Since that time, each president has made his own changes and additions. The White House is, after all, the president's private home. I never thought about that. I never thought that when a president moved in, they got to like redecorate it and make it their own and add things and change things.
I didn't know they could do that.
I sort of thought like you just were, it's the White House. You're not going to change the White House, right? You just live there. But what I read was that they get to do different things to it, whatever matches their style. So
that's crazy.
Crazy. Think about how many presidents we've had and how many times the White House has probably gone through changes.
Yeah.
Interesting. Question 2. Which mountain range is Mount Everest located in? The Rocky Mountains, the Himalayas, or the Alps?
The Himalayas.
Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world, which is located in the Himalayas.
Welcome to the Himalayas.
New Zealander Sir Edmund Hillary and his guide were the first 2 people to reach the summit in 1953. Do you desire to climb Mount Everest?
Nope.
Me neither. I don't think you could even pay me to do it. Question 3. In which city is the Golden Gate Bridge located? Brooklyn, Phoenix, or San Francisco?
San Francisco, Los Angeles.
Los Angeles is also a city.
San Francisco, California.
There it is. Opening for use in 1937, the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge is the most photographed bridge in the entire world. The color of the bridge is known as international orange, and about 110,000 vehicles will use the bridge each and every day.
What?
It's a lot of vehicles driving over that bridge. Question 4. Niagara Falls is situated between which two countries? Mexico and the US and Canada, or Canada and Russia?
Canada and Russia.
The answer is the US and Canada.
What?
Niagara Falls is made up of 3 separate waterfalls that lie in between the borders of Canada and the United States. Horseshoe Falls, one of the 3 falls, is considered the most powerful waterfall in the world. The falls remain a very popular attraction today, and around 28 million people visit them annually.
What?
Yeah, you did not know where Niagara Falls was?
No.
It's in the U.S. Like half of it is
I thought it was like in Europe.
No, half of it is in New York, and the other half is in Canada.
And then I was gonna guess you was in Mexico.
You learned something new today, my dear. Question 5. How many head statues are on Easter Island? Around 10, around 100, or around 1,000?
Around 10.
The answer is around 1,000. Yeah, dum-dum like gum-gum. Easter Island has around 1,000 moai. That's what they're actually called, which are statues with prominent heads made from volcanic stone. The exact number is unknown because some statues have been destroyed or eroded. So really, it's probably even more than 1,000 because over time, something happened to them. Question 6. In what U.S. state is the giant Hollywood sign located? California, Hawaii, or Florida?
It is San Francisco, Los Angeles, California.
The answer is California. The Hollywood sign is 45 feet tall and 350 feet long. Each letter is over 30 feet wide. Wow!
What?
That's a big sign. Question 7. Machu Picchu was built as a mountain retreat containing palaces and temples among the many buildings. But which people built Machu Picchu? The Aztecs, the Incas, or the Mayans?
The Aztecs.
The answer is the Incas. Machu Picchu was built sometime during the 15th century and was inhabited until the Spanish conquest of Peru in 1532. Machu Picchu, located on a ridge above the Urubamba Valley, was forgotten about by the Western world until it was rediscovered by Hiram Bingham in 1911. So they built Machu Picchu. Spain came in, took over Peru in the 1500s. It kind of got overgrown. People forgot it even existed. And then in 1911, this guy was like exploring Peru and found Machu Picchu. This huge, cool Incan structure. Brooks, round 5 is about monkeys. Ooh, Do you know a lot about monkeys?
No.
We'll see.
But I do know that they eat bananas.
They do. Question 1. The oldest primate ever was a chimpanzee named Cheetah. How old was he? 40, 60, or 80?
80.
That's right! Cheetah was believed to have been born around 1930 or 1931 and appeared in Tarzan films during the 1930s. When he died, he was reported to be around 80 years old. A monkey was 80. That is crazy.
Yeah, but why is he named Cheetah if he's a monkey?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Is he fast like a cheetah when he...
Maybe he had spots. I don't know.
I would call him Monkey Bar.
You'd call him Monkey Bar? That's a good name. Question 2, true or false? All monkeys have long tails.
True.
It is
False.
false. There are also short-tailed monkeys like the stump-tailed macaque, which is sometimes mistaken for an ape. Question 3. The pygmy marmoset is the world's smallest monkey. Where do they live? The Amazon rainforest, the Sahara Desert, or the Australian outback?
The rainforest.
They live in the Amazon rainforest, correct. They make their living in forest trees or bamboo thickets near or alongside rivers and floodplains. Question 4. Japanese macaques, also known as snow monkeys, are the world's most northerly primate. What do they do to keep warm in winter? Groom each other's fur, bathe in hot springs, or make coats out of each other's fur?
Groom each other's fur.
The answer is they bathe in hot springs. So where they live in these mountains, there are these warm, hot springs that kind of make natural hot tubs. I bet you've seen a picture of them. The monkeys are kind of a light color, and they bathe in these hot tubs to stay warm. Do you think that you would go in this hot spring with these monkeys? Yeah, me too, totally. That would be really fun. Question 5. Dora's monkey companion's name is Boots. What color are Boots's boots?
Red.
They are red. That is right. Question 6. True or false? Monkeys have been to space.
True.
It is true. Scientists wanted to investigate the effects of space travel on the body. So, before the first humans went into space, a selection of both apes and monkeys were used. The first monkey in space was named Albert II, and he launched in 1949.
Why? Why did they bring a monkey to space?
Because they wanted to see what space would do to a human body. And monkeys' bodies are similar to human bodies, so they sent a monkey up first to see what it would do before they sent humans.
Did it have any space gear on?
Did it have space gear on? That's a great question. I bet it had a monkey like astronaut suit. Monkey Albert II reporting for duty, NASA. Question 7. What is a group of monkeys called? A club, a school, or a troop?
A troop?
It is a troop of monkeys. That is correct.
I know it's not a school. A school is a school of fish.
Correct.
And what's the other one?
A club?
Said? I don't know. A club of donkeys?
A club of donkeys? No, I don't think so. But it is a troop of monkeys. Good job.
A club of golf clubs?
That's probably what it is, yes.